Hey, how's it going everyone? Evo94 back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Knight of Ren 6-inch figure. So here's from the box. This is of course from the latest Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker. And this is one of the Knights of Ren. I don't think he has a specific name. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. Right, here is the side of the box. He is number 105. On the back side we do get a read up. And it does read, an enclave of masked warriors wielding distinct weapons for ranged and close quarters combat. The Knights of Ren are elite, fearsome enforcers of Kylo Ren. So here is our Knight of Ren out of the box. He comes as so, and only 2 accessory pieces, so we do get a blaster pistol. This one's very nicely detailed and painted, I must say. We got like a silver dry brush with black, a little brown on the handle there. On the other side, pretty nice sculpt as well. Then we get this little staff accessory piece, which is painted very nice too. It's not just one color. I'm always appreciative of that. So we got some brown on the handle there. We got some silver, some black, some dry brushing too. So it looks really good like that. And the sculpt is pretty nice. And that's it. That's all the accessories you're gonna get here. You don't get any hands or heads or anything of that matter. Now you just get the figure. Now they did go ahead and add some detail to him. It's not just all black. So we get some brown on the torso and on the feet and shins as well to give a look like he's dirty or he's been battling, I guess. There's the back. Looks like he's been walking through mud. And there you see the feet. So I like that effect. It's even on the bottom of the cape. So that makes sense too. If you're walking around in dirty boots, it's going to get on the bottom of your cape. So I guess that makes sense. So the detail is cool. The effort's nice. I like it. You got to be a real big Kylo Ren fan and a fan of the new trilogy to really get into these, I would say. I know a lot of original trilogy guys don't like the new movies, and they're probably not gonna even care for this figure, to be honest. So it's got to be based off the fandom there to pick up a Knight of Ren. And I don't know, who knows if they're gonna make the others, because I know there is several other Knights of Ren as well, and they look different, so you can't really army build this guy. So yeah, maybe the bodies are different as well. So we'll see how far that goes, but that's pretty much it. You can see it looks similar to Kylo Ren, just not Kylo Ren. Obviously the face is completely different. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and go on to the articulation of the figure. So he's got a head that swells left and right. It's gonna look up and down. It is on a, what is this? I don't know what it is. Doesn't seem to come off. I don't want to break the figure. But whatever it is, he's got plenty of range of motion. His head tilts left and right very nicely too. I want to say it's a big ball joint stick. Yeah. So the arms are going to go forward and back, in and out. There is no bicep swivel. We're back to the single jointed elbow, which is pretty deep, so that's okay. It looks like it's bending almost as much as a double jointed, just not all the way. Then we have a wrist that swivels with a side hinge on the right and then a regular hinge on the left. The torso will swivel left and right, goes back on the waist and forward. No diaphragm or crunch. The legs are going to kick forward. Keep in mind this outer piece, the cape / torso piece, is a soft plastic, so it'll, it's very pliable. It'll bend around in and out. We have a side swivel. We have a single jointed knee, which is kind of weird. So they went backwards here, and that looks kind of awkward. So there's a swivel at that knee, an ankle that hinges forward and back. There is a rocker there, and that's it. And his little holster on the side is going to be for his blaster pistol. It looks kind of weird. It looks like you can't really put it on, but what you do is put it from the bottom, and then you got to stretch this over the top, and now you're good to go. So that's how you got to do it. And I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could put the staff in there too. Just stick it through and have him holster it somehow, So I guess that would work too. Only his right hand has the trigger finger, so only his right hand will hold the blaster. So he holds it well. His left hand just has a grip, no trigger finger, so he's going to look weird holding the gun. Obviously it doesn't go in that hand, so you're going to want to put the staff piece, and I'm sorry if I'm not calling this the correct name for the Star Wars gurus out there, but yeah. the hook, the staff, the spear, whatever. He holds it on his left hand. Alright, so first up, of course, we have some Kylo Rens next to the Knight of Ren. I wish he had a actual name, because if they do come out with some other Knights of Ren, you know, how are you going to tell the difference, right? I guess you just do Knight of Ren 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. But here we have Kylo Ren masked and Kylo Ren unmasked, of course. And yeah, that looks good, you know. It would be cool to have that setup to where you can have Kylo Ren in the middle and then a bunch of Knights of Ren right behind them. That'd be a really cool setup to have. So some other random Black Series, we have some troopers. We have FN2187 on the right, and then we have a original trilogy Snow Trooper on the left. These are of course Black Series figures. And then here is Commander Bly on the left, and then we have a original trilogy Stormtrooper on the right side. And then lastly for Black Series, we have the Mandalorians here, the heavy infantry on the left, and then the regular Mandalorian on the right. So here you can take a look at him next to a Marvel Legends Weapon X and a NECA TMNT Raphael. Here is a Mezco One-Tool Collective Stealth Gomez, and then we have an SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Boma figure. Alright, and there you have it. That is going to do it for my review of the 6-inch Star Wars The Black Series Knight of Ren from Rise of Skywalker. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out my Clone Commander Bly review, which is already up. And as always, have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.